Hello everybody, it is Susan here and welcome to my channel. So today is my crafty chit chat and slow stitching video, which I put one out every single Monday. And we do a little bit of sewing and a little bit of chatting. So what I've done so far, so I started this last Monday and I got the majority of it sewn on. The last piece that I need to sew is this little bunny piece right here. And you can see some stitches went vertical, some went horizontal. On the lace over here, I did French knots. Yeah, so the very last piece, like I said, is this little piece right here. And I think I'm just gonna do, oopsie daisy. I'm going to do a quick little, I went in the wrong way. I think I do that basically every single video. Oh, and I have a band-aid on my finger because, well, I jabbed myself with the needle and it started bleeding. So I had to, I had to put a little band-aid on to protect the fabric. I'm sure it's fine by now, but I'm going to leave it on just in case. I don't want to get anything on my fabric. All right, so, so this little piece that I'm sewing on right now is from Linda, from Linny P's Place. So thank you, Linda. I love it. I think it's the most adorable little thing. And yep. And it was something that when I was working on the first block for the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, and it had a bouncing bunny, and I didn't have a bouncing bunny, and it was very stressful. So she sent me a bouncing bunny. But anyway, so also the lace on here up here is also from Linda. So I think all I'm going to do for the bunny is go ahead and just stitch around the edge just to get it on. So even like this piece right here, this piece, I went only twice around the edges of it. And the reason is like it's very hard to see on fabric like that when, you know, with the stitches. So yeah, so I decided to just do two rows around that. Yeah, so, and I think that looks fine. And then this one I think will look pretty with just one stitch around the edges. So, you know, I don't have a whole lot of crafty chit chat. You know, what I'm finding is now that I'm retired, and a lot of you retired folks out there probably can relate to this, is that, well, I think it's because of summer. But what I'm finding is I'm not spending as much time in the house that I thought I was going to. And yeah, so I'm expecting in the winter to start putting out more videos. But for now, I'm going to do my Monday Crafty Chit Chat and Slow Stitch video. And Wednesdays, I'm going to do my Roxy video. Fridays are always the collaboration that Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming and I have, and every month we have a new collaboration. And the majority of the time, like if you're somebody that like sees a lot of fabric, you know, our prompts can be, you can do our prompts with either fabric or paper. So yeah, so if you want to check that out. But for this summer, I have a feeling for the most part that's what I'm going to be putting out. Although I did just start a new series called, wait, let me show you what I'm thinking of doing here. Something like this. Something like this, and then maybe hanging some beads over here, and then that's gonna be it. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Something like that. So I think I'll get these things on, and then we'll work on the beads. But I did just start a new series. If you're into gardening, I have a new container garden series that I just started yesterday on Sunday. So there's that, and those are not going to be, you know, I'll do those whenever. I don't have a set day or time or anything like that for those. Yeah, I just wanted to share what I'm doing and what I'm learning as far as container gardens go, because, well, I've never done it before, and I'm learning so much, and I'm actually growing vegetables. So anyway, so that's the scoop on that. So, because I do enjoy, doing other people's collaborations. But I think for this summer, for the most part, I don't know that I'm going to be able to. Yeah, so I'm looking for a little skinny, like thin button to put on here. I like that one. I'm going to do that. I wasn't going to put a button on, but I feel like I need one. So that's what I have as far as videos. And like I said, I just really am enjoying spending time outside, in my container garden. And so I'm enjoying that. And so one thing that I started telling all of you last Monday, I was like, oh my gosh, I have something exciting to tell you. And then I totally forgot. And that is that I actually got a new library card, which I had to get a new one because it's probably been, I don't know, maybe not 20 years since I used my last library card, but it was so long ago that I wasn't even in their system. So I had to get a new card. And I think the reason why I used to really have a library card was back when my kids were small, because I am not a reader. I never was. I am not one of those people to grab a book and sit down for an hour or 2 or 5 and read. But guess what? I am. I'm doing it. And I'm really, really, really enjoying it. So the kind of books that I like to read are like the Debbie Macomber books, the Danielle Steele, that kind of thing. So, and I'm reading a book in 2 or 3 days, which is like crazy for me, considering I am not one to read books, but I am loving it. And I think the reason is because, that might be good, just like that, without having any beads over here. Don't you think so? I think that looks super cute. Super cute. I like it. So those are the kind of books. And so I've only had the library card probably for 2 weeks, and I've read a few books, and I'm even taking out some books to bring up to my mother up in assisted living, and because she likes the same type of book to read. She's a reader. She always has been a reader, and she always has been a gardener. And it's so funny. I tell her I'm turning into her. Because what am I doing now that I'm retired? I'm gardening and I'm reading. Like, her two favorite things of all time is gardening and reading. And yep, so now I'm doing both, and it surprises the heck out of my parents as well as myself. But so far, I've only gone to the library in my town, which is a small library. But I can go to, well, I can go to any library in New Jersey with that library card. And fortunately, in my town is the county library, the big library. So I can definitely go there as well. I just want to think for a second. I like that. I can do more like that. Is that too much in the middle? I don't want them even. No, this has got to be here. I like that. Do I need another button here? Well, I'm going to try it without. So yeah, so I can go to the big public library for this county. But I haven't had the need to go there yet. I mean, my library is small. It's probably not as small as some town libraries, but it is small. And but for me right now, it's perfect. It is literally, I don't know, a quarter mile from my house, and I can just pop in and get what I want real quick, like, because now I already like know exactly where it is that I need to go, what aisle I need to go to get the books that I'm reading. And I'm in and I'm out. It's not busy. There's no lines. It's, so I'm happy going there right now. Now, I'm assuming that there will come a day when I want to get something different. Now, with that being said, I did look for other authors who write the same style, the romantic type novel. And I found a couple, and maybe next week I can share that with you. But if you like the Danielle Steele type books, and you know of other authors, please let me know, because the only two that I could first think of was Danielle Steele and Debbie Maycomber. I don't know that I'm saying her last name right, but you know who she is. And yeah, so I'm interested in learning about other authors that are similar to them. So let me know in the comments below. Okay, so let's look at this. So life is awesome being retired, and it's different than I had expected. But in a good way. I'm kind of going with the flow. You got to go with the flow. And yeah, so that is that. And yeah, so I like this. This is a very antique button, or vintage anyway. I'm sure it's from my grandmother. Actually, I think both of these are as well. These are new yo-yos. I bought them from somebody on Etsy. And so if you haven't seen these, like my last video last week or whatever, I'm trying to work on some simple style blocks, and I'm going to end up putting them in a book. So far, these are the two that I have that I will sew into a book. And you can like look at it, and they're not even the exact same size. That's okay. That's cool. It's all good. But so I'm trying to keep them rather simple. Thank you to Maria from the Susan Taylor Brown Facebook group. And yeah, so that's it. I'm going to leave it like that. Simple. And then I'm thinking, I'm not sure, but maybe next week we're going to start another one. So I have, well, this is all stuff that I used. So I have the block already cut, and I will probably pull from this stack of stuff right here for this block. So this is some like lace that I hand dyed. I have some burlap. I got all kinds of stuff here. So this is from a scarf, a silk scarf. Yeah, so we'll see. So we will probably work on this week. We will get the placement down, and yeah. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. And as you know, it is like my favorite video of the week. And because I love to just kind of chit chat with all of you. And yeah, so I guess I kind of got you caught up on my life. But that's it. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. And I will be back next Monday. But if you're interested in the slow style stitching videos, definitely pop back on Wednesday, because I'm working on a different project as well. And it's Christmas fabrics. And yeah, so I'm enjoying that. And I guess that's about it. I guess I'm good. So let me know if you have any questions about anything that I rambled on about. And I will gladly get back to you. All right, thanks everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.